recording. So hello and welcome. I am Dana Barish. I'm going to be your host tonight. And tonight we are talking about getting parties onto your books, especially for summer. So if you're moving into June, July, August, or if you're watching this on a replay, these tips will be great just really for anybody, anytime, year round. So it's going to be pretty general. But I know sometimes people worry, is summer going to be tougher? And I got good news for you. Summer is no different from any other month and throughout the year. And you know, even people say December is like a hard month. And so funny, I had my first year in business, I sold 18,000 in December, and that was retail. It's crazy numbers. And no one told me it was slow, so I didn't know it was supposed to be slow. I was busy where I was. So I want to hopefully give you guys some tips and tricks and some things for you guys to be able to implement once this is over. So here's the thing with Pure Romance. Now, I have been in business for, this is my 15 years, and I will tell you that parties are the lifeblood of your business, which means you are always going to have a busy business, and you're always going to be busy when you have parties. It's really whenever you don't have parties that you start to feel like you're not as successful as other people, or, you know, oh my gosh, I'm not sure if this was exactly what should be going on right now. It's always going to come down to a party. So if you ever feel like, oh my gosh, my business is not where I want it to be, the answer to all that is always going to be a party for you. And I will tell you, I made over $1 million in this business already, and well on up. The thing is, I did it just one party at a time. So it's really, everything's going to come down for a party for you. So now there's two modes of thinking for these parties with Pure Romance. You're either going to be in business mindset or you're going to be in employee mindset. And hopefully by the time you're done with this, you're going to be more in business mindset. Because when you start with Pure Romance, you really, truly own a business. And I know a lot of you probably grew up thinking, I always wanted to own a business. This would be an amazing thing to do. And you were right. You totally hit the jackpot. You just need to really think of your business as a business and not be an employee mindset. And so what's the difference between business thinking and employee thinking? Business thinkers need to think like the day is theirs, and they need to tackle the day in any shape or form. And so I can see some of you guys on this call tonight are multitasking. You may be cooking dinner, you may be putting groceries away, you may be doing the laundry, but you're training your brain. Or maybe this is your downtime. Maybe from 7 to 8 every night, you take a little rest, you worked all day, and good for you getting on this and using this hour wisely to better your business and to learn some new skills and to think like a business owner. Now, an employee would think it's 7 o'clock at night, and I'm off the clock. And so employees never want to work past 5 o'clock. And so their brain is trained for a 9 to 5er. And we don't want to be a 9 to 5er because I don't want to have to get up and have to work at 9 a.m. either. So when I do parties, what's nice about this is I can work when I want. I can do a party, which usually I don't leave my house till 6 o'clock. And the party starts at 7:30. And I'm home by 10:30 at night. So I'm only gone a few hours, but I can easily pocket $500, $600, $1,000 in my pocket. Yes, pure profit from going out and doing a show. So it's super, super profitable. And that's how you think like a business owner, that I'm just going to work when I have work to do and not like an employee. So employees think, what time do I work? And they try to work as little as possible because they want to get paid for just kind of sitting there. And so, which is fine, but you don't get paid what you really, really want, probably. Most employees don't. Business owners do. They get paid like business owners. So I want you to do two things as a business owner with Pure Romance is A, be a self-starter, and B, be a problem solver. And so what happens is self-starters are highly motivated. They take it upon themselves to read books pertaining to business. They hop on webinars like this, so you guys are already ahead of the game. They better their whole space and world about them with their business at all times, and they surround themselves with winners, okay? And they solve problems. So, you know, of course you're going to have problems. You know, you're going to get a box and something is exploded in your box. So do you call your upline and complain, or do you post on social media, or do you call corporate and let them fix it like they always do? You know, you're a problem solver as a business owner, and this is really going to get you ahead with your business. So I want you to know that you're not complaining to a boss anymore. You are the boss. So this is exactly what you wanted, but you need to shift your thinking. So I know it's like, you're like, well, duh, of course I own a business. That's why I do this. But the problem is a lot of you sit and wait all day for someone to tell you what to do. And then you're just like, I don't have any parties. And you're like, I didn't, no one really told me what to do. So self-starters are going to figure it out. All right. So like I told you, parties are the way to get your business crankety crank. All right. Now, here's the great thing, the good news about a party. They're so fun. Like, the reason I started doing this was the fun. Like, the party looked fun. People had a great time. My friends and I laughed. You know, I watched the hostess get some free stuff. The consultant didn't look like she was working all that hard. And I remember the party sales were $960. I remember this because I asked her, and she made 40%. And I was like, I did the math. It was like $360, right? Am I doing that right? I don't even know. My brain can't handle it tonight. I was like, that's way too much money for someone to make in 3 hours. This is crazy. Like, I could so do this, and this would be a lot of fun to just do. And so I want you to think, why did you start your pure romance business? So think back, what was it? Was it the fun? And I'll bet you it was. Like, you were drawn to the fun. You're not working in a nursing home. You're not working in hospice. You're not working with a bunch of drunks at a bar. I mean, sometimes these girls do get a little rowdy, but it's not generally, you know, chucking ice and mixing drinks and getting all sticky, right? Well, we do get a little sticky, but you guys get that. So the fun, if you can remember the fun, you're going to always have business, because when you ask for people to do shows with you, you're just asking them, do they want to have some fun? Do you want to have some fun? Do you want more fun in your life? So if you can focus on it, because I know people get really bogged down, like, I don't know what to say to people when I'm out talking to them. It's almost like you just want to ask somebody, like, you look really fun. I've like went up to people and said, you look really fun. Like, do you mind if I give you a card? Because I specialize in fun. They're really fun parties. And that's all I say. And they're like, what kind of fun parties? You want them to start a dialogue with you. So if you could just remember one word from this webinar tonight, and it's fun. And if you use that word, it will never trip you up. You'll have fun. They're going to have fun, and they're going to picture fun. And that's why they invite people to their party, not because you threaten them with a guest list and you need to have this kind of minimums. People don't want that kind of stress. They want to have fun. And you say, you know, the more people you invite, the more fun it's going to be. Okay. The more people that are there, the funner the party gets, the more fun free stuff for you, and it's just overall more fun, right? And so they get in fun mindset, and they start inviting a lot of people. The second reason they're going to have a party is for free products. So you always want to tell them, like, I would love to spoil you rotten. So write those words down, spoil you rotten, as a hostess with a free shopping spree. I don't know if Nordstrom ever gave you a free shopping spree, or Target ever gave you a free shopping spree. I know they never given me a free shopping spree, but I want to give you a free shopping spree as a hostess. So if you go back and you think of all the super successful things back in the day, the Tupperware parties, you know, the Mary Kay parties, the reason they've been in business for forever, right, is because the concept, the business model is amazing. People do want to get together. They love it. And here's what goes on right now. Like, people are just like sitting all day long on their phone, right? And they're stuck on the phone. And you know what? Which sounds really great, but it's just, people really need human interaction. They need to get away from the phone. They need to have a great girls' night out. And that's one of the reasons why pure romance parties are super popular, is it's just a little bit of freedom from their responsibilities. So they don't have to walk the dogs. They don't have to take the trash out. They don't have to, you know, hear a crying baby. And they can come and have a great girls' night out. So I want you to remember fun and free products when you're talking to people out and about. And the third reason people will book a party is actually to help a hostess, but that's not in play when you're out and about. That's always going to happen when you're at a show. So for those of you who do have parties this month or next month, you really want to go on the Consultant Online Office on the Pure Romance back website and look at games that excite you. I can't tell you the best game to play. because if you're not excited, they're not going to be excited. Remember, fun. Everything at the heart of your business is fun. The reason I started doing this and the reason I make so much money is all about the fun. I find it fun. I find the parties fun. I find the products fun. I find the people fun. And that just sustains me. I don't want a business that's boring, that I have to be stuck on a computer all day and, you know, having to be a slave on Facebook. I like to get out and meet people and talk to people. And that's literally why people will do this business as well. All right. So why did you start? So I'm going to guess for you guys might be products. You may love the Pure Romance products. And the great news is everyone else does too. So it is also a great way to get your name out there to talk to people when you start highlighting products. You can highlight a product on your Facebook page. You can highlight a product of the day on your Instagram page. You can, you know, text your friends like, hey, I need some product testers. That is always a great opening line to people you know. I'm looking for some product testers. And they're like, how do I do that? You know, for my Pure Romance business. And you say, well, in exchange for all the fun of product testing, I'm going to give you a free shopping spree. And they're like, wait, what? How is that going to happen? So you don't want to say book a party, book a party, book a party. You want to tell them, hey, this is fun. I want to hook you up. You're going to be a product tester. So we're all your friends. And we're going to do this in the comfort of your own living room and maybe with a few glasses of wine. So it makes it really, really fun. And everything that everyone buys, I'm going to hook you up with a free shopping spree. So it is like a massive hookup. You're going to get me. You're going to get education. You're going to get some jokes. We're going to play some games. You're going to get to touch, taste, smell, experience everything Pure Romance has for you. And it's going to be just blow you away. So those are the great, you know, lines you want to use for people. And here's the thing about a party. So I know there's like other businesses where you can run a business where you think you can online, and it's tough, man. And I'll tell you why it's rough to run a business solely online, which is why I don't like online parties, is because you don't have a captive audience, which means people aren't paying attention to you. You know, they're checking their phone for other stuff. You know, you maybe think you're talking to them, and they're talking to their, you know, girlfriend. They're doing something else. They're distracted. People are highly distracted. But when you have people sitting down in a living room having a glass of wine in a hostess house, all eyes are on you, and you literally have their full attention, which is why I love doing a party so much, because then I can present the products, I can present the booking special of the night, and I can present the Pure Romance opportunity to join my team and for them to do exactly what I'm doing and making all this money and having so much fun as well. So it's kind of a win-win. So when we tell you that online parties are not really a good bread and butter for you, we mean it truly, because the in-home parties are always going to be the easiest to do, and people do want to get together. So remember, girls' night outs are just not happening that much anymore. People are just literally stuck to their technology. They're really, really, you know, really needing that. So go back to the basics and remember that your business, your Pure Romance business, is not to sit for you to study every little product. It's not for you to, you know, do this, that, and the other. You can really get caught up training. And at some point you need to actually, it's kind of like trying to read how to play the guitar, and you're constantly reading how to play a guitar, and you're studying online guitar lessons, and you're reading everything there knows know about playing a guitar. But at some point you have to get the guitar out and play it. You just try it, and it's not going to be that great, but you do it, and you practice the guitar over and over and over again, and you get really good at the guitar or a piano or whatever, right? So I want you to think that you keep reading the guitar manual, which is great, but you got to get out in the field. So there's nothing going to replicate what a Pure Romance party can do for you training wise. It's literally the best training. You just kind of get thrown into the field, and you know, we wing it. I didn't know what I was talking about when I was new. I was reading off note cards and just hope for the best. And it ended up being just easy. It was, you know, more pleasant than I thought. And yeah, I was nervous at first, but it just got easier and easier and easier. And I watched people get excited, just like I was excited about the products. And they started booking parties left and right. And it was just not that hard to book parties. And it's never been hard since. But It is. You've got to do the work. So just kind of remember you bought like a gym pass and you have to go to the gym to actually, see the results you want. So people buy gym passes, but some of them never go to the gym. So when they don't get the health results they want, is it the gym they joined or was it them? So just kind of remember that. Pure romance literally is a gold mine for you. There's tens of thousands of women making the money of their dreams, and you can too. There's no reason you can't. So I believe in you, and I want you to believe in you. So I want you to write down 4 P's. The first P is products. The second P is passion. The third P is profits. And the fourth P is people. And this will always help you with your pure romance business. So products is the first P. And products are literally a great way when you say, what do I talk to people about how do I, talk? Always talk about products. Oh my gosh, I do those really fun parties. Or like, what kind of parties? It's like, oh my gosh, you know what? We have this candle that is a massage candle that it's in this cute little container. You light it for 2 minutes, blow it out, and then it pools this hot massage oil, and you can pour it on your lover, do a full body massage, and it's all soy, so it's super natural. And you get 20 uses in this jar. The jar never gets too hot. You never burn yourself, and it will re-solidify over and over and over again. So you can use just enough for the night. And it's one of my top sellers. It's just a great, great fun thing to take home. And it's one of my, we have hundreds of products. It's just one of them. I've sat on airplanes and just talked to people about products, and they're like, what? That sounds really amazing. Do you have a catalog? Yes, I have an electronic catalog. Let me get your information and I'll send it over to you. We can be Facebook friends. Go from there. So products can also lead you into a party. Like, I would love to give you that for free. I would love to hook you up with that, and I'll give you another $50 on top of that if you book a July party with me. I have a great July deal going on. I have a great August deal going on. And they're like, let me hear what your deal is. You want a little call to action. So a great way to get a party is to say, it's just for July, or it's just for August only. So if you would like to get $50 extra on a weeknight, it's a July party. If you want to get 15% hostess credit instead of 10% hostess credit, book an August party. That's my special that month. Super cool, right? So they're like, oh yeah, that would be great. So then you just give them a date. Super, super easy. Second P is passion. What are you passionate about? So I'm passionate about everything pure romance, and hostesses are too. They're super passionate. They love the excitement, and your guests are going to feel that passion, and they're going to go and tell all their friends. And I get a lot of people the next day call me and say, I want to book a party because I went to work and started talking about how much fun I had, and oh my gosh, right? The third one was profit. So the money is a big motivator for people. I don't know any industry, I don't know any party plan that pays like we do. Off the top, you can make 40 or 45% depending on which kit you got, and you can easily get to 50% buying discount. And then we have all these amazing sale days. So it's just constant, like profit. And then we get free products every month. Crazy, right? And then the last P was people. Best way to meet people is to start a pure romance business. I didn't know a lot of people, and I have met so many people that are just outstanding, amazing. And it's a great excuse to meet more people. So if you're new to an area, I can't think of a better thing for you to do than to start a business with this, because you can go to trade shows. I've done bridal expos. I've done fairs. I've gone to craft fairs. I've gone to amusement parks and worn pure romance logo t-shirts and had people come up to me. I have magnets on my car. I've had the back window decked out. Like, people just flock when they see pure romance. They love the logo. They love everything about pure romance. And you're going to meet other consultants who are just super sweet and just want to be your friend too. And it's just it's just a win-win. So it's a great way to also get people to join your team, because everyone could use more friends. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know anyone that doesn't want more friends. Friends are amazing, right? We can never have enough friends in life. You can never have enough girlfriends. Okay. So let's talk about our task. So our to-do list. This is not going to be that long of a webinar. I know it's shocking. These guys are like, you talk for hours, because my brain is pretty full after 15 years of business. But I want to keep you guys on track. So that parties are the lifeblood of your business, and that you need to start hitting people up for parties. You probably have a lot of people who said, I will have a party for you, or maybe you've done a party where someone said they'll have one and they didn't quite book with you. So your tasks are to get these people off the fence. Now, what would get you off the fence? So what would get you off the fence? For me, I like personal touch. So if somebody called me and said, hey, I met you a month ago at so-and-so and I got your number and I was thinking of you and I'm running a really great special and just wanted to keep you in the loop. Can I tell you what the special is? I'd be like, who are you? What is the special? What are we talking about? People really aren't telemarketing anymore and soliciting on the phone. I don't get that many phone calls. I bet you don't either, because people aren't really answering their phones, which is actually going to work to our favor because I think people are going to start answering their phones because it's going to be somebody important calling me because nobody calls me anymore, right? It's super, super kind of cool. So people, telemarketers don't know what to do anymore. They're not allowed to text. They know email just goes to spam. And so, and nobody picks up their phone. So I don't know what they're doing. Do you guys know? Does anyone have any ideas? Yeah. So super, super cool. Nice. Started to make a 6-figure income. I love it. Okay. So your to-do lists are to start to get those people off the fence. So I would create a monthly special, a 2-month special. So you've got whatever month you're in and then the following month. So people know what your specials are, because I know in the past I've had parties for people, other companies. There was this bedding company that's no longer a business, but they had this killer month special. And I was like, I want that. And I went for it. So kind of think like if you've ever had a party for anybody else, if you've ever done a 31 tote bag party or origami owl or a Lularoe legging party, whatever they were giving away that like you wanted, like only a hostess could get, you want to really spoil these hostesses rotten and you want to treat them like a queen. I will give you a quick example. I know when my daughter walked by, she was little and she had a gymnastics birthday party and we had it at the gym. And they said, okay, you know, we're going to follow Tegan out into the gym, all of your little friends, but Tegan's in charge. She's the birthday girl, so she goes first. You always got to line up behind her. Okay, now we're going to go on this fun little foam pit. The first person in is Tegan because she's our birthday girl. So birthday girl goes in first and then everybody files in afterwards. Okay, now it's time for Tegan to do this. Now, the last thing they did was this thing called flying, and only the birthday person got to go up in this harness, up in the air, and they got to fly like Tinkerbell in the air, and they, you know, hoisted them up. And the girl would make the announcement, if you want to be Tinkerbell, you have to ask your mom and dad to have a party here. So all the kids would run back because the parents are like in the little parent waiting room watching all this, of course, but it gets better. So then she would say, okay, line up behind the birthday girl. We're going to file into the cake room and we're going to have cake with Tegan. And okay, now we're going to sing to Tegan. Tegan's, you know, we're going to sing. And now we're going to watch Tegan open her gifts or whatever she, you know, we were doing. And, you know, it's all about Tegan, right? So what did all the little birthday kids say to their parents? While at the very end, you know, they said, when is it my birthday? To their parents. When the heck is it going to be my birthday, right? Because they wanted to be treated like that. They wanted that princess treatment. They were like, I cannot believe we're stuck lining up behind her. Why is she in charge? Why does she get to do everything? And why didn't I get to fly? And why is she cutting the cake? And why are we singing to her? And why did we all bring her presents, right? It's irritating when you're 5 years old. But I want you to think like that with your pure romance business, because it occurred to me that women love to be spoiled. I mean, they go to work, nobody's spoiling them. You know, they're at home cooking dinner, no one's spoiling them. You know, very few people get spoiled in life. And if you do, you can never have enough spoiling, right? Like, heck yeah, I like to be pampered and treated nice every day. So I want you to treat your hostesses like that. Like, you can never give her too much. I let my hostesses buy everything they want the night of the party at half off because I'm at 60% buying discount, so I can afford to do that. You could too, even if you're at 40%, wait for a sale day and buy everything at a 10%, you know, extra buying discount, or buy in 6-packs, or figure it out. But it's totally worth it because it's going to add to your retail. You get free products on retail. You can win contests with retail. There's lots of things open up for you when you have high retail numbers. You know, you can hit bonuses, you can get cash bonuses, you can hit a superstar bonus. There's so many things can happen. So I like to boost my retail as much as possible and let the hostess do that. Plus, she's going to be a mouthpiece for your business. She loves, it's like, oh my God, I didn't know I was going to love the body, dude. Oh my gosh. I told all my friends about the kiss. Oh my gosh, that skin therapy is fantastic, right? So you want to really spoil that hostess rotten. You want to make sure you give her a really good hostess gift. Don't go to the Dollar Tree and get some junky little candle to give to her. Nobody wants that. They booked a party because they love the products. Remember the products. So you want to treat her like that queen, and she's really going to, what happens is when you're doing a party, maybe you bought a lei. I like leis at the Dollar Tree because you can lay your hostess. You want to make her feel special. I've had people that get them little tiaras, little crowns, and they get to be crowned for the night. Like, and just, I want to thank the hostess. You could almost like do a little presentation where you put a crown on her and do a little like, I think I'm going to start doing that again. I used to do stuff like that. I'm going to do that too. Let's all do this. So I'm going to get a little cute little crown. I can get like a $3 one at Party City, right? Get a little nicer. Put it on her and just say, okay, I have to crown our hostess. And I need everyone to have just stop for what they're doing for right now. And we're going to give her a round of applause because she did an awesome job getting you guys here. And she's put out amazing food and drinks, and how wonderful. And I'm, from the bottom of my heart, I'm super grateful for her. And I want to make sure she gets hooked up tonight. So everything you guys buy is going to go towards her free shopping spree. So she's getting a free shopping spree courtesy of all of you guys. So the more you buy, the more free goodies for her. So let's hook our hostess up tonight, shall we? Let's really hook her up, show the love. And I know you're all going to want to be doing this too. You're like, man, I want some free stuff. Not to worry. You can book your party with me tonight at the end of the night. I will get you in the shopping room. I have a great special for this month. I have a almost even better special for next month. It's going to be hard toss which month you pick because there's some good stuff. And you're also going to hook up your hostess. I'm going to give her a gift certificate. I give them $50 in free products. Now, they don't cash that in until that party is held. So she gets $50 per party. She's like, what? You guys better book some parties, right? And I also, at the end of the night, have some extra prizes for you. I've got some envelopes. So, like, I like to take little envelopes. I have little pink envelopes. I'll pull one out for you. You can get these on, like, Amazon. And you can just load up envelopes, put a piece of paper in there, and put an extra gift in there, a basic gift, a heart massager, a coochie, whatever, on a piece of paper. And you can say, I have bonus envelopes. Who wants to pick an August envelope? Who wants to pick a weeknight envelope? Who wants, like, maybe you're like, I need Monday parties. Like, I just want more Monday parties. I know I've done this before. Like, I want more Monday parties. So what can I do to lure them to do a Monday party? Well, I offer a little more. So you're going to get the $50. You're going to give her this, whatever you're wheeling and dealing. But hey, these are Monday envelopes. Anybody that books them gets a Money Monday extra goodie in the envelope. So who wants to pull an envelope and see what they get? Like, people have that FOMO, fear of missing out. And so they're like, I want an envelope. Because when do you get to open envelopes? Like, when do you get to open little things? When do you get to be spoiled? Like, think about it. Women eat this up. But you got to be like this, hey, I'm going to show you how much fun this is. I want to show you how great our products are. And you need to be presenting that because you are the mouthpiece of your business at all times. You're the marketing. You're the promoter. You're the networker, right? You're the advertising department. Like, the advertising department is run by you. So you want to, like, put that out. So at your shows, I just did a little booking talk. So hopefully you guys got that. If not, you can watch the replay and back this up and watch it again and use my wording. The wording works, okay? The wording really works. I'm going to give you wording for the beginning of your show too, and then I'm going to give you your action task. So beginning of your shows, you want to say, hi, my name is, and do the thank you just like you heard me. You want to thank Mary. Let's put a crown on her. Let's give it up. And what's going to happen tonight, we're going to be touching, tasting, smelling everything. It's going to go crazy fun. You're going to have a great time. And you're going to be marking all kinds of things. You're going to have a huge wish list. And when your wish list is a little bit bigger than your wallet, all you need to do is book a show. I find that 2 out of every 3 women will book or half. Let's use the word statistic half. I always forget what this is. Half the women here are going to book a party with me because they want the freebies, they want the hookup, and they want to show their friends the fun. And so they're all looking around like, which half am I in, right? Like, ooh, am I in the half that's going to book? I'm like, yes, you are. You're all going to book. Hey, I've even had 100% booking at a party, right? So you want to plant that seed at your show and let them know at the end of the night, I have some extra deals. And then at the end, you want to say, let's give another round of applause to our hostess. And I want to talk about what you can earn as a hostess for this month and next month. So let me pull out my goodie envelopes, all right? So whatever it is you want to present, you're presenting coochie, you're presenting body do, always want to present the booking. So you want them to book a party at a party. Once you start consistently booking parties at parties, it's so much easier and you won't have to get out and meet people as much. Although when you do, it's nice to have new blood infused into your business, okay? So super, super good. All right. And now I'm going to let you guys, if you have any questions in a second. So let me give you your tasks. So your tasks are to add 5 new Facebook friends a day. And this is really easy to do. I'm going to tell you how to do that. You don't want to just randomly add people. You want to go and find people that you may know, friends of a friend who are not already in the business. So an easy way to do that is just go through like places you've worked or places you've been, groups you're in, or schools you were at. So your high school, your college, your whatever, undergrad, or you went to community college and there's a group. Go in there and find one of your friends, and then see. I like to see who's really active on someone's Facebook wall, and that person, friend. You say like, and you can send them a little message like, hey, I see we have a mutual friend in Mary Smith, and you just look like a lot of fun, and I love to meet new friends on Facebook, and was wondering if you'd accept my friend request. Easy, right? And that way, you keep your Facebook wall pretty much personal and not so much business. You don't want to be constantly blasting, looking like, I need a party, I want to book a party. People really just end up unfollowing you. You want to put out a lot of content. So I would say definitely keep your Facebook wall, try to keep it 85% personal and maybe 15% business, okay? And you don't want to hit them hard when you do a business post. You want to say something about, remember the P's, the products, passion, profits, or people. All right. The second thing is I want you to go on the COO and find either 40 guests in 4 minutes or the Who Do You Know list. And this is a great memory jogger list, 40 guests in 4 minutes or Who Do You Know. It's on the COO, and we can do a search. And this is a great thing. It's kind of like if I said, okay, you're going to write up holiday greeting cards, and I want you to do a brain dump and write down, I'm going to give you $100 for every person on your greeting card list. And you'd be like, oh my God, I can make a lot of money, right? Write them on a piece of paper and put their number down. That is your list of who to contact. And it is $100 per person once they have parties, honestly, because like 5 of those, if you call 10 people, 1 person's going to say yes. And they truly are. And these are people you know on your Who Do You Know list. So even if you say, I don't know people here, you do know people. You've gone to the grocery store, you've gone to the bank, you've gone to the post office, you've gone to the coffee shops, gone to the gas station. There's people everywhere. So to just say you don't know anybody is just saying you don't feel like working in your business. You are the advertising, networking, promotion department. So you want to get out there and promote. All right. So Facebook friends was a kind of like an easy hide behind. The second one is that Who Do You Know list. So, and then you're going to actually text and phone call. I know for me, I would rather have a phone call than someone texting me just because it's more personal. So, and ask them like, hey, I am in a little challenge and I'm looking for some fun women. Do you know any? That's such a good one. Do you know any fun people? They'd be like, me, I'm fun. Okay. And then you can go from there. Like, great. I'm looking for some women that want to do some really fun ladies I know parties with me, and I want to give you a really great free shopping spree. I want to spoil you rotten, okay? I really want to spoil you rotten as a hostess and give you the hookup. Hostess hookup. All right. The last thing on your to-do list is to put out some goodie bags, y'all. I love goodie bags. Now, what are goodie bags good for? A goodie bag is so easy. You just take a business card. If you don't have a business card, then don't put a business card in there. But I have a little flyer that I can post. It's in our team Facebook group. I've posted it 1,000 times. We can post it again. And you just get little bags from the Dollar Tree. I know it sounds bad, but I found the little heart ones are cute. There are 50 of them for $1. And just put a little coupon in there. And you could put a Smartie in there. Smartie candies are great. And it's be a Smartie book a party. And it's a cute little, you could make this even on your computer, like, hey, book a party with me, and I'm going to give you $100, and extra. And then you don't have to tell them all the rules and regulations until they, hook it up with you. But you can say, text me for a special code word, text me deal for the special, text me Dana Barish for the special, text me spoil me as the special, whatever. And what the goodie bags are great ways for you to kind of start talking to people. If people know that they're going to give something free away, they feel better to talk to people. So when you're at the hair salon, you're sitting under the hair dryer and people are just, you say, can I bring you a freebie? My work wants me to hand out 5 of these freebies. Can I give you one? Who's going to say no to that? So goodie bags are just great little icebreakers for you to be able to walk up to people, to talk to people, and get comfortable with it. You know, I have people that bring tote bags home. They pass them out at concerts. They pass them out at fairs. They pass them out when they're going to amusement parks. And, you know, it's just a great little, like, something. You can make them cute. You put a little bag. You put a little cute tie on them. There's so many ways to do it. Super, super fun. I can show you guys some pictures. Give you some ideas. Just see if I can share my screen, y'all. I have a little goodie bag. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to pop them up. See if I have them up on here. If I can get to them, we'll see. Oh, yeah. I think I can. Okay. Might have a bunch of Halloween ones, but it's all good in the hood, right? Okay, so let me see if I can share my screen. Share my screen. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm showing you a picture. So you can see someone here has the card. There's a Smartie, and they use one of these little booking things that came in their kit, and they put that in a little bag. And let's look at another one. Here's a bunch of goodie bags. And you can see they just got these heart ones with a little tie. And look how cute these are. You can take these. Let's say, you know, there was a 50 Shades premiere, or Bad Moms is coming out with another movie thing. These are just great to give out. They're drop and run things, so you have to drop a lot of these to get like a solid booking out of people. But it really, what it does is just trains you into talking to people. So it really, really will teach you how to talk to people, and then eventually it won't be a struggle. This is the flyer right here. It's called An Evening of Lingerie Lotions, Laughter, and Fun. So I'll repost that. But these are the bags I got on the Dollar Tree. And then there's business cards. And look, someone's got that and that. You just put it, and someone just did a little hard candy there. Easy, right? Super easy. There's different colored bags with the label. And you can see that one there. Oh, somebody's audio is up. If I can get you guys. Somebody popped on. Hi. Okay, so see how this, somebody used actually foil packets, which are not cheap to do. So that I would do where you, depends where you're going. Like if you're in a really high-end place and you really want to pass these out, but look how cute these goodie bags are. Somebody's got a code on here. Somebody made these cute little, they're way more creative than I am. They got little pink candies. I love that one. So that's a fun one. There's a Smartie one. Someone's got a Dum Dum in there. I think they have something about a Dum Dum. Oh, look, it says, don't be a Dum Dum, be a Smartie, book a party. Cute, right? That's really cute. There's ones for Halloween. You can do like different theme ones. I had a whole bunch of Halloween ones that are really fun. This is literally a flyer someone put up. I have gotten parties booked this way. So you can see this flyer. Look how easy that is. You can screenshot that. But you know, you can put it up at a college. You can put it up in an apartment building. Find where there's a see how there's already a bulletin board. So there's already a bulletin board here. So you can see someone just added one up there. So obviously you don't want to put flyers up where they're just going to rip them down. So you got to be creative. You're a business owner. You got to find a way around things. Remember, you're a problem solver too. There's another one. This one says a roll in the hay. It's super cute, right? And she's got Tootsie Rolls, Smarties, streamers. And these are just nice. You can leave them with people. These are the Halloween ones. These are nice because you can leave these. That was with the other, when I was with Summer Parties. Yeah. These were just like the wording. So I've posted these before. I can bump them up again. These girls on Halloween, they went out as little fairies. So they were romance fairies. And they all brought like 100 goodie bags each and went to the bars like this and were handing them out. So that was like a fun, just like you can think of doing that any time year round, like get a group of girls. If you're a team leader, there's so many different options, so many ways you can do things. So be creative. You can see the bags. Now you guys see the goodie bags. So it's really easy to do, and you'll get way better at talking to people and booking them on the spot. And these will be the ones that, you know, you just can't get to quite book on the spot and give them this little goodie bag. So these are great. I bring these to doctor's offices. I bring them to nurses' stations. Like if you have to go visit someone in the hospital, you can like load up. The nurses love this stuff. And it's just repetition where you're constantly bringing stuff over and over and over again, and they get used to it. So there you got to see them all. So perfect. Okay, let me get you guys back. So if anyone has any questions, you can unmute yourselves. So your goodie bags, your 3 big tasks are 5 new Facebook friends a day, which is super easy. The second is to fill out that who do you know list, and you're gonna actually call people. If you wanna really ramp up your party bookings, I would say call 10 people a day. It's not that hard. Most people are gonna pick up anyway, and you'll get better at making calls. You really will. And that's how you make $1 million in this business, is doing stuff other people are unwilling to do. That's literally like the definition of people that really, really, really get ahead, is they do stuff. I know a couple girls on my team. There was one who just said her June calendar fell apart, and she's been in business 10 years. And she said, you know what I had to do? I actually had to get on the phone. I was like, yeah, the phone works. So the phone does work. You just got to pick it up and use it. So parties are not going to fall out of the sky. You know, there's not a big party truck that's going to roll up into your backyard and going to hand you a bunch of parties. You have to go find the parties. You have to make it rain, be the rainmaker, make things move and shake, and be that problem solver, be that self-starter. And when you work hard, you can really play hard. So you can see on the Pure Romance site, we just got back from Africa. We had a safari trip. It was amazing. And it was a free trip, but it was all people who hit, you know, huge numbers. These are the girls who do pick up the phone. These are the girls who have walked, you know, around fairs and events with Goody Bags. If you ask all of them, they've done some of this, and they go on Facebook and they friend new people daily. You got to keep adding to your Facebook funnel. So keep adding. You can even add 10 a day, but don't do more than that, because Facebook will kind of crack down a bit. So 5 to 10 a day. And don't look for Pure Romance consultants. They're already consultants. They can't help you. So you were looking for people, especially if you're new, it's a great time to just really add mutual friends, work friends, you know, past work friends, your kids' school, parents, you know, kind of like figure out, oh, that girl was on our soccer team. That's one of the soccer moms. I'm going to friend her. Like, I take the really safe ones first, go around those, and really just grab people who you think are going to say yes to you. And then, like, once a week, I go through the pending requests and just cancel the pending request. So if they didn't respond to me in a week, so by every Sunday you can do this, or every Monday, is just cancel the request. And that way you don't get flagged on Facebook. So you just go through all the pending friend requests and just delete. So that's your trick. But you're going to want to do this because this will help build your business. So you don't want to run your business solely on Facebook, but when it comes time to do a flash sale twice a year. It's really helpful to have a lot of friends on Facebook that will see your posts and will jump on your sales and will shop your deals. Or if you're like running a booking special, I try not to do a lot of bookings on Facebook, but you know, whenever you do, they're going to respond because you have a lot of people. So that's why some people say, I don't get a lot of interaction on Facebook. It's just because you don't have enough friends. So that's all it is. So adding it. So anyone have any questions, or you guys are all good, ready to have dinner? You guys are the ballers. If you got on this and you watched this from start to finish, pat yourself on the back. That means you're willing to do what it takes to make $1 million in this business. You're willing to take what it takes to make 6 figures a year easily with this business. And you're not happy working for someone else. You're in business mindset. You're not in employee mindset. You're not going to worry, you know, if somebody's going to hand you something to do, because you're going to do it yourself. So you're going to be a self-starter. If you need parties, figure out the ways to get parties. If you need recruits, go train your brain, everything on recruiting. It's all in the COO. So Pure Romance does some amazing trainings. They do tons of videos. There's tons, everything's at your fingertips. You just got to go for it. And whatever you put your energy in, that's where your success is going to come back at you. So if you put your energy into watching TV, there's no success coming out, right? And if I said, what did you spend your free time doing? And you were like, I was sitting at the beach. You know, that's great for you, but it's not great for your wallet. And so where are your, you know, what do you want? If you want more money, more friends, more free time, I mean, you're going to, at the end of the day, have more free time. And I can go to the beach all day and not worry about it because I've done the work for 15 years. And you can too. That's why I try to tell you this, like, it's never to brag. It's always to show you, like, look, I did it. You can do it. And it's fun. It's not hard. I'm not slaving away. I'm not sweating over here. You know, like, I can pick up the phone. Big deal. You say, Dana Barish, make 10 calls. Okay, I can do that in 3 minutes. Now what? Like, all right, I can do 20 calls. Then what? Big deal. I can make a list. It's not that hard. I have my lists in my contacts on my phone. You know, hey, you had a party for me last year. Or, hey, you've never had a party for me. I have girls in 15 years have never. Most of my friends, if I made a list of all my friends, most have never had a party for me and will never have a party for me. So I don't rely on my friends. So I don't want you to think like I need a big friend network to have a great business. Like my friends, you know, sometimes they'll buy things from me and sometimes they'll come. The main thing they will come to is a party at my house. So if you haven't had a party at your house, I highly recommend you have a party at your own house. It is literally going to help you immensely. It gets my name out in the community. I put the, you know, make flyers up, I make invitations, and I hand them out everywhere. And even if like, I'll go to my hair salon and hit all the shampoo bowls and hit all the girls working there. I don't even know them, right? But I walk around like, hey, come to my girls night out at my house. I'm having a happy hour next week. I'm having a happy hour. Love for you to come. And they're like, who are you? I'm like, they don't want to say they don't know me and I don't know them. They don't want to be like, who are you? But here's the thing. So what if they don't show up? I handed them a flyer. And they're like, what is it? And they're reading laundry and lotions and bedroom accessories. What? And my website's on there. My phone's on there. My Facebook's on there. And I'm like, can't make the show. Book yours and get a deal. Text me this to get the deal. And they're like, oh, okay. So the invitation for me is kind of like a marketing thing, right? So even if you just have 1 or 2 parties a year at your house, it's a great way to just get out in front of new faces. So I've gone into restaurants and I've like literally like went to the hostess stand. I'm like, oh, I was here a month ago. I can't remember the girl with the blonde hair that worked. She said to bring you guys a bunch of these invitations and you would leave them in the break room. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't remember her name. I'm just going to leave them here. Like, okay. Like, I don't know. I don't know. This is a way to drop flyers, right? You know? And so you might think, Dana Barish lives in the dinosaur area with flyers. I'm telling you, paper works. People read paper. There's so many things on the phone. People just like, I think they get over, it's almost like junk mail on the phone. I think paper stands out now. That's why I do mail outs to my hostesses. I mail a hostess packet. I mail hostess coaching reminders. I like the mail. People don't get enough mail. Or if they do, it's junk. So handwritten notes go really far. All right. So I told you guys it would be short, so I'm trying to keep it short. It never happens, right? So I hope you guys got some great tips tonight. I hope you are ready to get paid like a business owner and not paid like an employee. You know that the sky is the limit. You can make as much money as you want, and it's all going to be up to you. So I want you guys to crack-a-lackin'. Oh, I do have one question. Yay! In the queue. You guys can't see it. It's private. So it says, after booking parties, what's the next important thing? Congratulations, we have a new senior consultant. Yay for a new team. Oh, great. Good job. I love it. So the next thing after booking parties is keep those parties going. So every party you want to book, try to book 2-3 parties off of. So if you have 4 parties this month, potentially you could have 12 for next month if you book 3 at every party. So I really focus on a really fun party booking game and get really good at that and figure out what you like and what gets good interaction for you. Maybe you tried something 2 times and it didn't work, so try another one. Try a different game, but you always want to play something. And then really work on your sponsoring skills. You know, people do want to join. I mean, it looks like you're already a great sponsor. I mean, it looks like you're just doing great. I don't know, whatever you're doing, you need to share with all of us. Dina, you're on fire. She's like, oh, I got 4 new team members. I just started 2 months ago. Like, no, 1 month ago. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. I don't know. I think you're on the right track. I don't tell you what to do. You tell me what to do, right? My first month of business, I did not have no 4 girls. I had no girls. Nobody wanted to join my team. I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know what I was doing. But I ended up in the first 10 months of business selling $100,000 and signed 23 recruits, which in that time was the top recruiter. So anything is possible if you just dream big. Show up to every national event. Don't miss a training. If you have anything coming to you, and if there's anything corporate puts out, everything corporate puts out, those Monday night fun live, love, wins are amazing. They always have something fun going on. I would get on them. I learn new things all the time. So never stop being a student. So that's awesome. Yeah, so she was, somebody else, Diana was saying parties. Same thing. So you just heard tonight how to do it. Get the booking envelopes out and make sure you do a bookings talk in the beginning and do a bookings talk at the end of every show. So it's kind of like a little commercial. So a little commercial about bookings at the beginning and a little commercial about bookings at the end. And it's going to go really far for you. And have a little special of the night. And make sure everybody gets, like, almost you can put these on a little tray. Like Dollar Tree has a tray. You can put these on a tray. Like, I'm going to pass the tray. Does anyone want to take one of these off the tray? It's a bonus freebie for you. Like, whoa. You know, if you kind of like talk it up, really make them feel special, they're going to want to book parties. Bridal shows, same thing. I do a fun thing. I like to do balloons. You can just go to a party store, get a like $20 balloon tank, get the balloons, and put the little a little booking deal on a piece of paper and put it inside a balloon, blow up a thing of balloons, and they come by and pop a balloon. So it's pop a balloon for a prize. Do you want to pop a balloon for a prize? You don't say book a party. You say, do you want to pop a balloon for a prize? And they're like, yes, I want to pop a balloon for a prize. And that's how you book parties at a bridal expo. And they have to pick a date right then and there. So you have your date book out, have your open date card, and you tell them which date they're going to pick to get the prize. And it should be a really good prize. If you don't give them really good stuff, they're going to cancel on you because they have no connection to you. But if it's something they want, people will work for something they really want. So I just feel like dangling a carrot, people will work hard. So it's kind of like trying to give your 12-year-old 10 cents to clean their room. How hard are they going to work? They're not. They're not even going to do it. But if you say, I'm going to give you $50 to clean your room, I bet they move fast. So think like a hostess. Like what would really get her motivated to really go? And once you get parties, it's easier. So it's a little more challenging to strangers, bridal expos, that kind of stuff. But those goodie bags are also a great way to do it. All right, love bugs. I hope you guys got some great tips. And I look forward to seeing you on the next challenge. And please don't forget your action test because you're all headed on that same road to success. So have a wonderful